Okay, let's see if this works. We are going to play our fly little Xplane11 in VR with my new Eclipse yoke. Okay, time to put the headset on. Let's see what happens. Okay, do some last minute checking here. Last minute checking. Okay. Hopefully we got everything gonna work fine here. Gotta find my controller. And let's start a new flight. And we'll still take off from Lawrence Smith Airport in Harrisonville, Missouri. Okay. I can reach that. Here is my flaps. View. My brake release. Rudder, brakes, brake release, throttle. It's taking a minute to load everything because I got the graphics set to high. At least I assume it stays the same. Got a minute here, so I might as well take a look around the room and see where I know where everything is. Okay, well, here we are. Wow. Doesn't look as good for you in the audience there, but it looks good for me. Okay, now, the problem is I've got to get my handset here and recenter reset view. Okay, why did that not work? Reset view, look straight ahead and press a button to reset your view. Reset view. Okay, I think that's going to work for me. This should be okay. It's really not right. There, that's better. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Now we're good. Let's see if we can get this thing going. Okay. Harrisonville Airport. I think we got everything set up pretty good. Let's look down. Let's see. Let me make sure. Right rudder. Brakes. 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 Rudder. Rudder. And let's see. Should take the brake off. Yeah, brake is off. And we got throttle here. Oh. You know what I didn't do? Didn't put my flaps down. It's okay, we did it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Flying with the yoke. Flying in VR. I'm digging it. The sound is actually coming through my headset. I can see out the windows. There's my strip. I should have set up my nav. That's okay. Now let me see if my... I don't know if my... Yeah, my zoom works for my view. And then I can just reset my view with the push of that button. Ah, yes. It's getting a little choppy. I have the graphics set way high. And where are we at? Oh, we're only at 500 feet. We're still climbing though. Got our throttle at full. Did I put the flaps back up? No, I did not. Okay, now let's bring this thing around. And there's our runway. Now I want to head north. There's our runway down there. I'm digging this. Let's see what our altitude. Oh, gotta get my trim just right. You know, I'm gonna bring the throttle back some. Yeah. Oh, I love being able to look out the plane. Now I got the graphics set to high, and I'm getting a little jumpy here in my cockpit, so I may have to turn the graphics down. It's not bad. Now I can see cars moving down there. I can see the runway. I can see the planes parked in their parking spots. But you got to remember, I am running through the VR headset. It's using a lot more of the resources, so I may have to turn those graphics down. Which would be a shame, but it's resource sensitive. Oh, I'll tell you what, flying in VR. No, that having to push a button to... It's like when I look down in the cabin, it seems like it gives me more trouble than anything. I wanted to do another flight. I did it in 2D. And again, you're seeing it in 2D even when I'm in virtual. But for me, it's just amazing. And you might notice you're able to see where I'm turning my head. It's a lot easier for me to look around. Without having, for example, I'll look ahead. I was using... No, that button doesn't even work now. I'm in 3D. That's cool. So, with that being said, I'm in the air now. I'm gonna have to... I've learned how to operate the GPS. I've got to learn how to operate the radio and the comms and start learning to mess with that. But right now, it looks like I'm at 1,600 feet. I seem to be climbing quite a bit, so let me see if I can find my trim wheel. And if you look down there, you can see the trim wheel turn when I turn the trim wheel on the controller. If I can just find it. There it goes. Now, let's see how that looks. Seems to be a little better. We're still a little nose up. Give it one more click on the trim. Another click on the trim. And we're heading down toward Peculiar. That's one thing, if you get an HEI and you got this headset on, you got don't have much choice. I'm cutting in and out a little bit. May have to turn those graphics down some. I have gotten way up here, way 500 feet. But we'll do a fly over the neighborhood from this high, and then we'll bleed off some altitude and look at it from lower down. Okay, if you see that green patch down there that I'm looking at, that is the high school football field. Now, it's a big stadium, but evidently the 3D graphics is not picking up the stadium or the high school, but all that concrete right behind that is the high school. And then there is the neighborhood behind the high school. The streets are cut in. And then that field that I'm looking at right there is there right now. And then to the left of that I'm looking straight at is my neighborhood, with the streets cut in that I don't see any houses on. So right now, high school, football field, neighborhood to the east of it, right there, high school, football field, and then you've got the field, and then my neighborhood, and then the established neighborhood that's got all the houses in it over there. I don't know if I'm describing this very well or not, but that's what we're looking at here. It's a lot easier to show you stuff from the air with the headset on because I can look at it instead of trying to point at it. Anyway, there you go. The football field to the left of that is the neighborhood, well-established neighborhood. Then there's the field. Then there's my neighborhood, which is right there. There's a field, and then our neighborhood, and then the established neighborhood's been around longer to the south of that, which I'm headed south now. And right there is my neighborhood. Matter of fact, I can see my lot down there. Flying J. Since we're up and went to all the trouble to set this up, let's just fly around a bit. It's going to be a long video here on YouTube, but you don't have to watch the whole thing. But if you're interested, It's fun. Okay, there is. Right there is a field. Where that road tees there's the cemetery. That's where Cheryl and I will be laid to rest. Right there. I'm looking straight at it right now. The cemetery. There's a red roof building just to the north of it. Well, we need to venture a little further than usual because this is just too much fun. This is County Road J. Running along the left here. Again, right there is my neighborhood, straight at me. And to the right of that is the high school, the football field. Then we're flying down J. Look, there's cars down there on J Highway. You know, it's not acting that bad. We'll have to see what the recording looks like, but I've had a couple glitches, so I may just have to cut it. I've got this graphics setting, I believe, set all the way up. So I may just have to set it back one notch. But right now it seems to be acting pretty good. So. We are descending a little bit. But that's okay. And we should be headed due north. Now again, that was peculiar. We took off from Harrisonville. We're over Peculiar. But now, by now we should be in Raymore. I love being able to look at my instruments right here. Okay, we're gonna let this thing level out just a little bit. Just want to see. Okay, this is J Highway, and is this 58 Highway yet? I don't know. I think it is. Maybe not. Seems like if I move my head very fast, it gets glitchy. Okay, that is not 58. This is probably 58. Yep. Coming up on Missouri 58 in Raymore. Yeah, that's it. Nice bigger, wider road. And this connects, and we've been from Harrisonville to Peculiar to Raymore. And if that is I-49 again, then that big spot I'm looking at right there is the Walmart. That big spot there would be the Walmart. And then there's a bunch of fast food restaurants there. And once you get right about here, it's not the highway, it's right about here. Now you're in Belton, Missouri. So we are over Belton at 71 Highway, or I-49. So we'll just use our rudder here a little bit too. We'll make a nice sweeping turn. Oh, I love this flying in VR. If you want to see some more VR flying, go to Off-Grid Arcade on YouTube, and he's gotten a little more advanced in this than I have. He's been doing this for years. I don't know. Well, I think he has been doing it for years, yeah. Look at the trucks going down 71 highway, or I-49. For years we called it 71. It just turned into an interstate the last few years. But wow, can't believe the graphics. Oh, you can even see the shadow of the aircraft. Very cool. Very, very cool. And I've had minimal amount of glitches. And I'm using some of the resources by recording this. If I'm just playing and having fun and not doing recordings, that might be a resource that's eating up, making a glitch sometimes. But just the ability to see. I'm going to try the zoom feature. Yeah, I can zoom though, still in VR. And I just hit this button here, and it refreshes my view. Lots of vehicles. Now see, this is the street called Peculiar Drive, which is the outer road that runs all the way from Belton through Peculiar and clear out to Harrisonville. And we'll just follow it, because that will be kind of interesting to fly over the city of Peculiar, which will be up at this next exit, which I can see off to the left on the highway. Or that may be Cass County Parkway, so who knows how updated these graphics are, these files. Well, I did drop in altitude. I haven't been watching my gauges, but I know I'm okay. But I am down to 600 feet. Yep, there is more of Peculiar Drive right there on the right. I love looking at that truck traffic. And again, I hope that's showing up in the capture view. And there's Peculiar Drive again. Now it's right back up the highway. It kind of pulls away from the highway and then comes back to the highway. And at Cass Parkway is where it cuts back over. So I know we passed Cass Parkway. And then maybe you shouldn't pay attention to anything I say at all about where I'm at, because I'm never really 100% sure. I think we're a little further along than I thought we were, because we're already back to Harrisonville. I believe that's Harrisonville City Lake over there. And the airport is south of Harrisonville. Yep, that's Harrisonville City Lake. We need to go fishing out there. We'll see. Oh, there's my runway. See, I love this in VR. I have so much trouble finding the runways in the 2D setting, but here I can just glance over and look and still look at my instruments and see. Still climbing a little bit, but that's perfect. I'm about 1,300 feet. I'm lining myself up. Let me see if I can find my zoom feature here. There is the runway in Harrisonville. Get my view back to normal. There we go. I'm tickled to death. But see, I don't see the buildings down there. So, but I do see the plane. So I've improved I lost some in graphic and gained some. But I'm pretty tickled with the way it's working. Okay, I am gaining altitude here. I need to start settling this thing down a little bit. I'm going to do a south to north landing. Tell you what, making my turnarounds in VR is just a treat. get some flaps here. Okay, I gotta get some throttle. Oh, I'm coming in too steep. I'm gonna go around. I'm going around. You know, if I was really good at this, I probably could have done that, but I don't like coming in too steep. There we go. Now we get some flaps down. Full flap. Still coming in awful steep. Wow. I think it came in awful steep, but I think that might have been one of my better landings. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, I don't think you're really going to see these type planes here at this airport. Usually a bunch of Cessna 172s, 180s. But I don't think you see many of these down here. Okay, let's take a look here and see what we got. Let's see if I can get my controller here and wake it up. And let's see, we want to set the brake. Brake set. And okay. Yeah, well. I really haven't figured out how to turn a lot of this stuff on and off with the Quest. But nonetheless, there, I got one of the switches off. There, I got it. And then I can open the door. Open the door. Okay, I'm ready to get out. So there we go. I keep trying to set that in the real seat. That's where it's got to go. Okay, there we go. Hey. I fly around in VR, Cessna 172 out of Harrisonville Airport, and I don't know, putting out a lot of videos on this, I know, but I'm just having a ball doing this. Thanks for watching, everybody.